Was Atlantis real? The truth behind the legend. A tale of a powerful island empire, sunk by the gods in a single day and night.
Violent waves crash against an unseen landmass, illustrating a catastrophic event. This visual represents the sudden, overwhelming destruction of a powerful civilization. Natural forces such as tsunamis or massive storms can trigger such devastation. The scale of destruction suggests a civilization unprepared for the intensity of the event. Such events highlight the vulnerability of even advanced societies to natural phenomena. The scene symbolizes the complete collapse and disappearance of a once dominant culture. Ancient, ornate temples and grand structures are depicted amidst a scene of impending disaster. Turbulent waters begin to engulf the foundations of these historical edifices. The structures start to collapse, unable to withstand the force of the rising deluge. Buildings sink beneath the surface, disappearing into the churning water. This imagery symbolizes the complete and irreversible disappearance of a once thriving city. The legend of Atlantis describes a powerful and advanced island civilization. This civilization was renowned for its immense wealth and sophisticated culture. Atlantis is often depicted as a utopian society with advanced technology and knowledge. The core legend suggests a catastrophic event led to its sudden disappearance beneath the waves. The story of Atlantis has captivated imaginations for centuries, inspiring countless tales. The legend of Atlantis recounts a powerful and advanced civilization. This civilization was said to have existed on a magnificent island nation. According to ancient accounts, Atlantis met a catastrophic end. The destruction was sudden and devastating, occurring in a single day and night. The island was swallowed by the sea, vanishing beneath the waves forever. The legend of Atlantis has captivated humanity for centuries. It is often described as a powerful and advanced civilization. A central question remains: was Atlantis a real place or a fictional civilization? Plato's writings are the primary source of the Atlantis narrative. The debate continues whether it is history or a philosophical allegory. The legend of Atlantis originates primarily from the writings of the ancient Greek philosopher Plato. Plato introduced Atlantis in two of his Socratic dialogues, Timaeus and Critias. These texts describe Atlantis as a powerful and advanced island civilization. It was said to exist thousands of years before Plato's time, located beyond the Pillars of Hercules. The dialogues detail Atlantis' immense wealth, sophisticated society, and military might. Ultimately, the legend culminates in Atlantis' sudden destruction and submersion beneath the ocean. The concept of Atlantis does not stem from ancient Egyptian records. It is also absent from medieval maps, which do not depict such a landmass. No direct accounts from ancient explorers mention Atlantis. Its origin is not found in these historical or geographical sources. Plato, an influential ancient Greek philosopher, authored numerous dialogues. Among his significant works are the dialogues titled Timaeus and Critias. These philosophical texts explore various themes, including cosmology and the myth of Atlantis. Historical timelines place the composition of these dialogues in the 4th century BCE. This period marks a crucial era in the development of Western philosophy. The works continue to be studied for their profound impact on philosophical thought. The narrative of Atlantis originates from ancient Egyptian priests. These priests are said to have first recounted the story to Solon, the Athenian statesman. Solon, upon hearing the account, then transmitted it to subsequent generations. The story was passed down through his family line, preserving the details. Ultimately, Plato, a descendant of Solon, documented the Atlantis narrative in his dialogues. This chain of oral and written transmission is crucial to the story's survival and influence. Plato's writings describe the legendary city of Atlantis, a powerful naval empire. The dialogues Timaeus and Critias provide the primary accounts of Atlantis. Plato places Atlantis beyond the Pillars of Hercules, now known as the Strait of Gibraltar. This location suggests Atlantis was situated in the Atlantic Ocean, west of Europe and Africa. The precise location remains a subject of debate, with various theories proposed over centuries. Ancient texts describe Atlantis as an island nation of immense proportions. Its vastness is often highlighted through comparisons with known geographical regions. One such comparison states Atlantis was larger than Libya and Asia Minor combined. This emphasizes the extraordinary scale attributed to the legendary city-state. Such descriptions underscore the mythological grandeur and significance of Atlantis. This conceptual image illustrates an advanced island civilization, showcasing its unique development. The civilization thrives on an island, leveraging its geographical advantages for growth. It demonstrates significant wealth, reflected in its sophisticated urban planning and architecture. The infrastructure is highly developed, indicating advanced engineering and technological capabilities. This includes efficient transportation networks, sustainable energy systems, and modern buildings. The image conveys a vision of a prosperous and highly organized island society. The symbols of Atlantis represent the foundational elements of its monarchical system. These emblems visually communicate the authority and legitimacy of the ruling kings. Each symbol is intricately designed, reflecting the rich cultural heritage of Atlantis. They embody the principles of governance and the established order within the kingdom. These symbols are displayed in prominent locations, reinforcing the power structure. They serve as constant reminders of the royal lineage and the stability of the Atlantean state. Atlantis is renowned for its monumental architectural styles, reflecting an advanced civilization. These structures are characterized by their immense scale and intricate design. Illustrations depict grand buildings, colossal statues, and vast public spaces. The construction techniques employed suggest sophisticated engineering capabilities. The architecture underscores the power and ambition of Atlantis' inhabitants. Atlantis' prosperity is intrinsically linked to its abundant natural resources. The land is rich with valuable minerals, including precious metals. These resources are foundational to the civilization's economic strength and wealth. Fertile lands contribute to agricultural bounty, ensuring sustenance and trade. The strategic utilization of these resources underpins Atlantis' legendary affluence. A metaphorical image illustrates the moral decline of Atlantis. It depicts a gradual shift from an initial state of order and harmony. This progression leads towards increasing chaos and disarray. The visual narrative symbolizes the corruption within the Atlantean society. Ancient Atlantis, a powerful civilization, harbored ambitions of widespread conquest. Historical records and maps depict Atlantis' aggressive attempts to expand its dominion. These expansionist efforts targeted various neighboring lands and cultures. Among its primary objectives was the subjugation of ancient Athens. Atlantis' military might and strategic prowess were formidable during this period. The aggressive campaigns aimed to establish Atlantean hegemony across the known world. This simulation illustrates the hypothesized destruction of Atlantis, an ancient civilization. The catastrophic event begins with intense seismic activity, causing the ground to shake violently. Massive earthquakes generate powerful tsunamis, leading to a rapid rise in sea levels. Coastal areas and structures are overwhelmed as the ocean surges inland with immense force. The combined impact of ground tremors and widespread flooding devastates the advanced city. Ultimately, Atlantis succumbs to these natural disasters, submerging beneath the waves. The legendary island of Atlantis is depicted in its final moments. A catastrophic event initiates the island's descent beneath the ocean's surface. Structures and landmasses are progressively engulfed by the rising waters. The animation illustrates the complete submergence, marking the end of Atlantis. This event symbolizes the ultimate destruction and disappearance of the fabled civilization. Plato's philosophical texts frequently employ allegory as a central literary device. Allegories are narratives that convey deeper, abstract meanings through symbolic characters and events. This method allows complex philosophical concepts to be presented in an accessible and engaging manner. A prime example is the allegory of the cave, illustrating the nature of reality and perception. Such allegorical structures are fundamental to understanding the profound insights within Plato's works. The legend of Atlantis has fascinated humanity for centuries, sparking debates about its existence. Originating from Plato's dialogues, Atlantis is described as an advanced island civilization. However, many scholars view Atlantis not as a historical fact, but as a philosophical construct. It is often interpreted as an allegory, used by Plato to illustrate political and moral ideas. The narrative serves to critique Athenian society and explore concepts of ideal governance. Therefore, scholarly consensus leans towards Atlantis being a literary device rather than a literal place. The legend of Atlantis serves as a powerful cautionary tale across cultures and generations. It illustrates the dangers inherent in unchecked pride and moral corruption within a society. Atlantis, a technologically advanced civilization, succumbed to its own hubris and greed. This moral decay led to its eventual downfall, symbolizing the collapse of an advanced society. The narrative warns against the pursuit of power and wealth without ethical foundations. Thus, the story of Atlantis remains a timeless reminder of societal vulnerability to internal failings. Unchecked power often leads to imperial ambition, a driving force behind many historical downfalls. This ambition manifests as an insatiable desire for expansion, control, and dominance. Such relentless pursuit of power can erode the foundations of even the most advanced civilizations. The mythical city of Atlantis serves as a potent metaphor for this destructive cycle. Atlantis, a technologically superior society, ultimately succumbed to its own hubris and imperialistic tendencies. Its legendary demise illustrates the catastrophic consequences of unchecked power and ambition. The concept of the fall of powers explores the decline and collapse of great civilizations throughout history. This theme transcends specific cultures and eras, appearing in various historical and mythical narratives. Ancient legends, such as the story of Atlantis, serve as archetypal examples of this phenomenon. Atlantis represents a powerful civilization that ultimately succumbed to its own hubris or external forces. These narratives offer insights into the cyclical nature of power and the factors leading to societal decline. The concept of the virtuous city explores ideal societies grounded in ethical principles and balanced living. Ancient Athens often serves as a historical archetype, embodying civic virtue, democracy, and philosophical pursuit. Its societal structure prioritized justice, reason, and the collective good, fostering intellectual and cultural growth. In contrast, the mythical city of Atlantis represents a society that succumbed to corruption and hubris. This comparison highlights the divergence between an ideal, virtuous society and one that ultimately faced downfall. The Richat structure, also known as the Eye of the Sahara, is a prominent circular geological feature in Mauritania. It is a deeply eroded dome, approximately 40 kilometers in diameter, exposing concentric rings of rock layers. Geological studies confirm its formation through natural processes, primarily erosion of an uplifted dome. Despite its striking appearance, there is no scientific evidence linking it to the lost city of Atlantis. The concept of Atlantis originates from the writings of the ancient Greek philosopher Plato. Plato introduced Atlantis in his dialogues Timaeus and Critias. Within classical scholarship, there is a general consensus regarding Atlantis. Classicists widely consider Atlantis to be a fictional construct. It is understood as a metaphorical device used by Plato to convey philosophical ideas. Plato's literary works provide the foundational narrative for the legend of Atlantis. The story of Atlantis is primarily detailed in his dialogues, Timaeus and Critias. Plato used the Atlantis myth as a literary device to illustrate philosophical concepts. It served to contrast the ideal state of Athens with the corrupt, imperialistic Atlantis. Thus, the legend functions within Plato's broader philosophical framework, not as historical fact. Plato's accounts often include specific details that lend a sense of authenticity to his narratives. These details encompass elements such as the naming of rulers and key figures within his descriptions. Furthermore, precise measurements are frequently provided, adding to the perceived factual basis. Such specific information aims to ground his philosophical or historical accounts in tangible reality. The inclusion of these exact data points serves to enhance the credibility and impact of his writings. Plato's writings often include specific geographical markers, grounding his narratives in a tangible reality. These markers provide a sense of concrete reality to his philosophical and historical accounts. By referencing identifiable locations, Plato enhances the credibility of his storytelling. Such details allow readers to visualize the settings and events described. The inclusion of these markers bridges the gap between abstract philosophy and the physical world. Architectural renderings are created based on Plato's descriptions. These detailed renderings visualize ancient concepts and structures. The visual interpretations contribute to the story's perceived specificity. They enhance understanding and engagement with historical texts. The legend of Atlantis describes a powerful and advanced island civilization. Ancient texts, notably Plato's dialogues, provide the primary accounts of its existence. The timeline details Atlantis' rise, marked by prosperity, technological innovation, and societal development. It then progresses to its eventual destruction, often attributed to natural catastrophe or divine wrath. This sequence presents the mythical history of Atlantis as a structured, chronological narrative. Stories often draw power from their connection to real experiences and places. A memory of a real place evokes a distinct feeling of authenticity and personal connection. Purely fictional narratives, however, operate on a different level of engagement. Their enduring appeal lies in their ability to transport audiences to imagined worlds. This contrast highlights how both reality and imagination contribute to a story's impact. Historical interpretation evolves over time, reflecting changing societal perspectives and available evidence. Initially, ancient texts were often interpreted through a philosophical lens, seeking universal truths. Over centuries, the focus shifted towards understanding these texts as records of lost history. This transition highlights a move from abstract philosophical inquiry to concrete historical reconstruction. The story of Atlantis originated as a philosophical construct, not a historical account. Its rich, detailed narrative, however, transcended its initial purpose. This narrative depth allowed the legend to persist and evolve over millennia. The enduring appeal of Atlantis extends far beyond its original philosophical context. The island of Santorini is the site of the ancient Thera volcano, known for its significant geological history. A map pinpoints the precise location of the Thera volcano within the Aegean Sea. This geological feature is associated with one of the largest volcanic eruptions in recorded history. The eruption dramatically reshaped the landscape and had widespread environmental impacts. The Thera eruption, a catastrophic volcanic event, occurred during the Bronze Age. This period, spanning roughly 3,300 to 1,200 BCE, was characterized by significant cultural and technological advancements. Major civilizations flourished across the Aegean, including the Minoans on Crete and Mycenaeans on mainland Greece. These societies developed complex trade networks, advanced metallurgy, and sophisticated art and architecture. The eruption's impact was felt across these interconnected Bronze Age cultures, influencing their development and decline. This simulation depicts a massive volcanic eruption, specifically that of Thera. The event showcases the destructive power of ancient volcanic activity. Key elements include the expulsion of vast ash clouds into the atmosphere. Additionally, the simulation illustrates the flow of molten lava across the landscape. Earthquakes are seismic events caused by sudden energy release in the Earth's crust. Volcanic eruptions can trigger earthquakes due to magma movement and pressure changes. The ground shaking during an earthquake can lead to significant structural damage. Buildings and infrastructure may collapse under the force of intense seismic waves. These visuals demonstrate the devastating impact of eruption-induced earthquakes. A simulation demonstrates the complex process of tsunami generation. Tsunamis are often triggered by significant geological events, such as volcanic eruptions or undersea earthquakes. The event displaces a large volume of water, initiating a series of powerful ocean waves. These waves then propagate across vast ocean distances, maintaining their destructive energy. The Thera eruption, a catastrophic volcanic event, caused widespread devastation across the region. A map highlights specific areas that experienced significant destruction due to the eruption. The scale of impact is visible, illustrating the extensive reach of the volcanic fallout. This visual representation underscores the immense power and destructive force of ancient volcanic activity. The Minoan civilization, flourishing in the Bronze Age, was centered on the island of Crete. Its geographical extent included Crete and other Aegean islands, establishing a significant maritime power. This advanced culture was known for its sophisticated art, architecture, and extensive trade networks. However, the Minoan civilization faced severe impacts, leading to its eventual decline. These impacts likely included natural disasters, such as volcanic eruptions, and external invasions. Ancient Egyptian records provide historical insights into past events. These records are being examined for potential links to significant historical phenomena. One such event is the Thera eruption, a catastrophic volcanic explosion. The eruption, occurring in the Aegean Sea, had widespread environmental impacts. Researchers propose a connection between the Thera eruption and the legend of Atlantis. This theory suggests Egyptian accounts may indirectly reference the Atlantis story. The island civilization theory posits that advanced societies may have existed on islands. These civilizations could have developed unique cultures and technologies due to their isolation. Such theories often explore the rise and fall of these island societies. Santorini, with its volcanic history, is a prominent example often linked to ancient legends. It is speculated that such island civilizations might have inspired myths like the tale of Atlantis. The legend of Atlantis, a technologically advanced civilization, dates back to ancient Greek philosopher Plato. Plato described Atlantis as a powerful island nation, existing approximately 9,000 years before his time. According to his accounts, Atlantis was located beyond the Pillars of Hercules, now known as the Strait of Gibraltar. This places the theoretical location of Atlantis within the vast expanse of the Atlantic Ocean. Despite numerous theories and searches, Atlantis remains a mythical city, its existence unproven. The legend of Atlantis describes a technologically advanced civilization that vanished beneath the waves. Plato's writings, specifically Timaeus's and Critias, are the primary ancient sources for the Atlantis myth. These texts place Atlantis beyond the Pillars of Hercules, traditionally identified as the Strait of Gibraltar. While many theories propose locations in the Atlantic, some suggest sites within the Mediterranean Sea. One such theory posits Atlantis existed in the Mediterranean, challenging the conventional Atlantic placement. The legendary city of Atlantis has captivated imaginations for centuries. Its existence remains unproven, yet theories persist about its possible location. One prominent theory suggests Atlantis was situated near Spain's coastal regions. Ancient texts and geological formations are often cited as evidence for this claim. Researchers continue to explore the seabed and historical records for clues. The mystery of Atlantis continues to inspire archaeological and scientific inquiry. The Richat structure, also known as the Eye of the Sahara, is a prominent geological feature in Mauritania. This vast, circular formation spans approximately 40 kilometers in diameter, making it visible from space. Geologists generally interpret the Richat structure as a deeply eroded dome, formed by uplift and subsequent erosion. Despite scientific consensus, its unique concentric rings have led to speculation about its origins. Some theories propose a connection between the Richat structure and the lost city of Atlantis, described by Plato. The concept of a lost civilization from the Ice Age challenges conventional historical timelines. This theory posits advanced societies existed during periods of extensive glacial coverage. Such civilizations would have developed unique adaptations to extreme cold environments. Their existence implies a greater complexity in early human history than currently accepted. Archaeological evidence supporting this theory is often debated or reinterpreted. This concept represents an alternative perspective on ancient human development and societal structures. Archaeological dig sites are locations where evidence of past human activity is systematically uncovered and studied. These sites are crucial for understanding ancient cultures, societies, and environments. Excavation involves careful removal of soil layers to reveal artifacts, structures, and other remains. However, not all dig sites yield significant or conclusive findings. A lack of decisive proof from a site can indicate an absence of activity or preservation challenges. Mainstream scholarship maintains a critical stance regarding alleged Atlantis sites. No archaeological or geological evidence definitively proves the existence of Atlantis. Sites proposed as Atlantis lack conclusive scientific validation from the academic community. Therefore, these sites are not accepted as definitive proof of Atlantis by scholars. Many theories regarding ancient concepts are not based on direct historical evidence. Instead, they represent modern reinterpretations of historical information. These reinterpretations often reflect contemporary perspectives and understanding. They are constructed by analyzing fragmented or indirect historical records. The absence of explicit ancient documentation necessitates this interpretive approach. Thus, these theories offer modern perspectives rather than direct ancient insights. The concept of Atlantis, a technologically advanced island civilization, originates from Plato's writings. Despite widespread interest, no credible archaeological evidence supports its historical existence. Extensive searches across various regions have yielded no definitive physical remains or artifacts. This absence of proof leads most scholars to consider Atlantis a philosophical allegory rather than a historical fact. Historical research often relies on multiple independent sources for verification. However, for certain ancient topics, such independent sources are scarce. A significant challenge arises when primary information is confined to a single author. For instance, much of our knowledge of specific ancient philosophies stems primarily from Plato's dialogues. The absence of substantial corroborating texts from other ancient writers is notable. This reliance on a singular perspective necessitates careful, critical analysis of the available material. The Richat structure, a prominent geological formation, has been subject to various speculative claims. Some theories propose a connection between the Richat structure and the lost city of Atlantis. However, classicists, experts in ancient Greek and Roman studies, do not endorse these claims. Their academic consensus rejects any link between the Richat structure and the mythical city of Atlantis. Atlantis's cultural footprint extends globally, influencing diverse societies. This influence is evident across various forms of media and artistic expression. Books and films frequently draw inspiration from Atlantean myths and narratives. The widespread adoption of these cultural elements highlights Atlantis' enduring impact. Pseudo-history books often explore alternative historical narratives. These narratives frequently feature legendary places like Atlantis. Atlantis is depicted as an advanced ancient civilization with significant influence. Such texts propose Atlantis played a crucial role in early human development. The legend of Atlantis, a technologically advanced civilization, has captivated humanity for centuries. Plato's writings describe Atlantis as a powerful island nation that sank beneath the waves. Researchers and explorers have embarked on numerous expeditions seeking evidence of its existence. Ancient maps, cryptic texts, and underwater anomalies fuel the ongoing treasure hunt. Advanced sonar and submersible technologies are employed to scan ocean floors for submerged ruins. The search for Atlantis continues, driven by the allure of uncovering a lost world and its secrets. Occult speculation often associates Atlantis with esoteric beliefs and hidden knowledge. Symbols from various mystical traditions are frequently linked to the legendary Lost City. These symbols are believed to represent ancient wisdom or advanced Atlantean civilization. The connection highlights Atlantis' enduring role in spiritual and metaphysical discourse. Atlantis, a mythical lost city, has captivated imaginations for centuries. It frequently appears in adventure fiction novels as a setting for exploration and mystery. Comic books also extensively feature Atlantis, often depicting it as an advanced underwater civilization. These covers showcase the enduring appeal of Atlantis in popular culture. Atlantis, the legendary lost city, has captivated human imagination for centuries. Its enduring mystery makes it a frequent subject in various forms of media. Documentaries often explore the origins of the Atlantis myth, tracing back to Plato's writings. They investigate archaeological theories and geological evidence that might support its existence. These programs showcase Atlantis' pervasive presence and influence within modern media narratives. Atlantis, the legendary lost city, has captivated imaginations for centuries. Its mythical status makes it a compelling subject for various forms of entertainment. Screenshots from movies often depict Atlantis as an advanced underwater civilization. These cinematic portrayals showcase its grand architecture and mysterious inhabitants. Video games also frequently feature Atlantis, allowing players to explore its ruins. Such adaptations bring the ancient legend to life through interactive and visual storytelling. The concept of Atlantis originates from the writings of the ancient Greek philosopher Plato. Plato introduced Atlantis in his dialogues, Timaeus and Critias. Around 360 BCE, his original text describes Atlantis as a powerful naval empire that challenged Athens. The modern myth of Atlantis has expanded far beyond Plato's initial account. This contemporary narrative often incorporates fantastical elements not present in the original text. The legend of Atlantis, originating in antiquity, has transcended its initial context. Its narrative of an advanced, lost civilization has profoundly influenced global culture. This influence extends across various forms of media, including literature and film. The myth continues to inspire scientific inquiry, speculative theories, and artistic interpretations. Atlantis exemplifies a cultural afterlife, continually reinterpreted and reimagined over centuries. The search for Atlantis continues with modern scientific methods and advanced technology. Researchers analyze ancient texts and geological data to identify potential sites. Underwater exploration, sonar mapping, and satellite imagery are employed. These efforts aim to uncover evidence of the legendary lost city. The traditional inquiry regarding Atlantis focuses on its physical location. Where is Atlantis? This question often leads to fruitless searches for a lost city. A more profound question shifts the focus from location to longevity. The reframed question is, why has this story survived for over 2,000 years? The fear of societal collapse is a pervasive anxiety, often represented through powerful metaphors. These metaphors visually articulate the potential breakdown of established social structures. They evoke feelings of instability, destruction, and the loss of order within a community. Such imagery helps to convey the profound psychological impact of anticipated societal disintegration. Humanity has a deep-seated fascination with knowledge that has been lost to time. This intrigue often centers on ancient civilizations and their hidden wisdom. The concept of lost knowledge suggests secrets or truths yet to be rediscovered. It fuels exploration into forgotten texts, artifacts, and archaeological sites. The allure lies in the potential for profound insights or transformative discoveries. This ongoing quest reflects a fundamental human desire for understanding and progress. Greatness, often perceived as enduring, is inherently fragile and susceptible to sudden change. The pinnacle of power or achievement can be ephemeral, vanishing with unexpected swiftness. Historical precedents demonstrate that even the most formidable empires and leaders faced abrupt declines. This transience underscores the impermanence of human endeavors and societal structures. Therefore, the concept of greatness is intertwined with its potential for overnight disappearance. Atlantis is a legendary island, first mentioned by Plato in his dialogues Timaeus and Critias. It represents a convergence of myth, historical speculation, and philosophical discourse. The narrative includes elements of natural disaster, depicting its catastrophic destruction. Atlantis serves as a moral warning against hubris and the corruption of an ideal society. An archaeological site is under investigation, with ongoing efforts to uncover historical evidence. Despite thorough excavation, no definitive artifacts or structures have been identified to date. The absence of concrete findings means the site's historical significance remains unconfirmed. Researchers continue to analyze soil samples and geological formations for subtle clues. Further exploration and scientific analysis are required to validate any archaeological claims. The legend of Atlantis describes a technologically advanced island civilization. This mythical city was first introduced by the Greek philosopher Plato in his dialogues Timaeus and Critias. Plato depicted Atlantis as a powerful naval empire that eventually sank beneath the ocean. Mainstream scholars generally consider Atlantis to be a fictional creation by Plato. It is often interpreted as an allegorical tale, used to illustrate philosophical concepts. The story serves as a cautionary narrative about hubris and the decline of civilizations. The legend of Atlantis, a technologically advanced civilization, describes its sudden disappearance beneath the waves. This enduring myth may have roots in real ancient catastrophic events that profoundly impacted early societies. Volcanic eruptions, tsunamis, and earthquakes were common occurrences in ancient coastal regions. Such disasters could have led to the rapid destruction and submergence of settlements, inspiring tales of lost lands. These real-world events likely contributed to the oral traditions and narratives that eventually formed the Atlantis legend. Atlantis is a legendary island, first described by the Greek philosopher Plato. It represents a complex fusion of philosophical ideals, catastrophic events, and mythical narratives. The concept of Atlantis combines ancient wisdom with tales of a lost, advanced civilization. This blend continues to captivate modern imagination, influencing literature and popular culture. Atlantis exists as a concept suspended between verifiable history and imaginative speculation. Historical archives provide limited, often ambiguous references to the legendary city. These historical fragments are interwoven with rich, imaginative narratives. This blend forms a unique cultural phenomenon, blurring lines between fact and fiction.